So hi, welcome. Today I wanted to show you a visualization of some statistics that I got from a McKinsey report about women in the workplace. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to visualize that using some Star Wars Lego minifigures. Okay, so if you bear with me and use your imagination a little bit, imagine you're sort of the HR director or whoever's in charge of the Death Star, and you have a bunch of stormtroopers working for you. Right, so this plate's going to represent that. This is exactly 100 stormtroopers. They're broken up in sections of 25, so 25, 50, 75, and 100. And right now they're all Jango Fett clones. They're all the regular white typical clone stormtroopers that you think. But later on, when we learn about some of the later movies, we see that we have FN 2187 here. He's a stormtrooper of color. And we have Captain Phasma, and we later on, she's a female stormtrooper. So let's break down and imagine creativity that our stormtrooper is actually broken down into white stormtroopers, white female stormtroopers, colored stormtroopers, and female colored stormtroopers that happen to match the different categories that, or the different segments that the McKinsey study has. And we're going to start with, and they actually go through 6 different levels: entry, manager, director, VP, senior VP, and C-suite. And so what I'll do is I'm going to use a little bit of TV magic here and wave my hand, and then switch these for, let's creatively here, come up with a division of stormtroopers now that more match what we're talking about in the McKinsey study. And right now we're talking about the first segment, which is the entry-level job. And the way it's broken down is that there are 35 of the majority is still the white stormtroopers that we know and love. The next biggest group is the white female stormtroopers, and the colored stormtroopers come, and the female colored stormtroopers, at least at this level, are equal at 18%. Okay. So when you look at this at the top level, generally speaking, broken out in these quadrants, you'll see that we quite a large white female stormtrooper contingent, and there's still actually quite a bit of representation by both the male colored and the female colored stormtroopers. And if you're looking at this, you're actually saying, hey, we're really doing a good job. And I think so at the entry level. However, the study also broke down these other levels, so let's go see how that works. I'm going to actually need some more white stormtroopers. And as we move up the list, I'm going to show you how this division sort of changes, right? Or the demographic changes, right? So when we move from manager, so entry level to manager, we're going to have to make some adjustments. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to adjust. We lose a couple of females. We go down to 26. So that's 25 then. Right. We don't have any changes actually with the male stormtroopers, but we do lose some female colored stormtroopers. Go from 18 to 12. So this would be the manager level. So you can see, we're already seeing a reduction in, especially in colored female stormtroopers. So now we're going from manager to the director level. So we're going to have to make some adjustments again. Lose one more white female stormtrooper. In the colored stormtrooper section, we actually start to lose our first big jump here. So we lose 3 of these guys. We go from 18 to 15. And then with our female colored stormtroopers, again, we're going to go for 12 to 9, right? So here's the breakdown. You can actually see from the board there's less and less colored and less female across that axis. So now what we're going to do is we're going to the fourth level, so we're going to go from the director to the VP level. So once again, I'll start from the white female section. We'll lose and unfortunately have another member passed over. Female stormtrooper passed over. And then we'll go down from 15 to 13, so 2 more. And there are already not that many female colored stormtroopers, but we're going to have to say goodbye to another 3. So now there's 6. Okay, so this is what they're saying the VP level looks at. So this is the 4th level. So now going to the 5th level, so second last one, to the senior VP level. So what we'll do is, again, we'll start from the white female stormtrooper section, and we're unfortunately going to have to say we're going to have one more passed over. So we're now down to 23. We'll stay at 13 here, and then we'll lose yet another member of the female colored stormtrooper section, down to 5. Right, literally one handful. So now this is the senior VP, so the 5th level, and then last is the top of the top floor, which is the C-suite, and we're going to make some adjustments again here. So we're going to go down to, on the white female stormtrooper section, we're going to go down to 19, right? So there's another 4 here. Ladies are being passed over. It's 24, right? 19, right? In our colored stormtrooper section, we'll be down to 12, so one more passed over here. And unfortunately, with our female colored colleagues here, we're going to have 2 more that are passed over, down to 3. So as you look over this board, that diversity that we clearly even had here between this axis, between almost equal or equal numbers of colored colleagues that are both male and female, we definitely don't have that anymore. You know, we still have some contingent of colored stormtroopers here, but we only have 3% colored colleagues. And then, as you can see, which started out in mostly this kind of quadrant down here, the majority has now almost spilled over to basically cover both these 2 quadrants here. And even the female quadrant here is now well recessed into the quad, well into less than a quarter. Okay, so this is actually what it looks like at the top floor in these companies that McKinsey. So, the next time when somebody says, "Wow, it's really rare to find a female colleague at the C-level suite," it is actually quite rare. If you're looking at just not percentages but ratios, for every one of these colored female colleagues here, there are 22 of these guys of the white male stormtroopers, and then the ratio from colored female stormtroopers so the male counterpart is, I believe, 4, so 4 to 1 approximately, and then 6 to 1 from the females between if you're comparing white females to colored females. So if I can kind of show you this. this bucket of 31 diverse minifigures were passed over as we moved from the entry level up to the C-suite. Okay. Hopefully you found that as enlightening as I did. You guys can make your own conclusions from the statistics that we have. So I honestly believe that a lot of the programs and things that we're doing are making changes as sort of the entry-level jobs. But for me, after diving through the numbers and the statistics, clearly what we're seeing is that representation that may be at the bottom level, at the entry-level jobs, is definitely not there at the top-level jobs. Thank you for listening.